Hello guys, it's Henrik here from Games Henrik, but it's not important because I got some big things to tell you and I want you to share it with everybody. If you're a big YouTuber, share it with all your subscribers. If you are from Zenimax Online Studios or Zenimax Media Inc., even better, then I want you to implement this into your game because it's one way for you, if you're from Zenimax, to make more money. If you're not from Zenimax, it's one way for you to get more choice. So, this video is about a system. It's a payment system to Elderscrolls Online. As a matter of fact, it's going to be one of the most complex hybrid systems I thought out under the mouth. That's why I haven't heard about it before, because I just finished it and I want to rush upload it. I just came home from work. Rushing. Want to rush it today so I can spread it so you guys can all get it out there to Zenimax and just make it happen. It's a very good system. It's going to make everything so much better, because what I think right now is that Zenimax Media Inc.'s like, yeah, our child company here they're doing a very good job here doing this great hybrid systems with everything. Let's just give them the worst price ever. Here, have this. We are going back to our tea now. I'm a little bit more detailed than that, so here's the system. First of all, if you don't want to pay anything, don't pay anything. You can play the game, but only the beginner islands. Therefore, you're just going to have what you're paying for. You're going to have the beginner islands, perhaps 1 or 2 dungeons, perhaps some sort of deathmatch PvP, which all takes place in just a little castle instead of all of Cyrodiil, which is going to sort of make up for it, because for free you're not going to get all of Cyrodiil. Face it, reality here. They want to have money, and if they want to do stuff for free, it's because then you're more likely to be dragged into the game. And that's a good thing, because then we got more players, and I'm going to explain later in the video why that's a good thing. Second of all, if you just want to play the game, pay once, and you get the game. You're gonna get everything that they promised in the game this far. What's in the game this far, that's yours. Keep it. $60, as usual. You could also buy the Imperial Edition, all that yabberish. Then you're gonna have exactly that. You're gonna be playing it for how long you want, but that's what you're gonna get. Updates. They've been talking about having monthly updates in the size of a DLC. I'm going to call them DLC in this video. So when I mean DLC, that's what they have been calling patches. So their patches is about, for example, the Thieves Guild and stuff. And if you want to access, when that patch comes out and you only paid once, you're going to be able to see the Thieves Guild. You're not going to be able to enter it unless you buy the DLC for $10, which is a fair price. And when you're able to, enter the Thieves Guild and all that fun, next month, new DLC, $10, or you can't use that place, but you will be able to play it without paying. That's the thing. If you, for example, crash your car, don't have too much money that month, you're still going to be able to play Elderscrolls Online, no problems. So, then again, if you, for example, just come in the game, it have been free, for example, 3 months, the game has been out for 3 months, free updates, you kind of think like, oh, for the extra box, that's a little bit too much. I thought about that too. So, only the first Elderscrolls Online thing is going to be, Elderscrolls Online DLC is going to cost $10. Then if you pay for 2, you're going to pay $50. And 3 is going to be $20. It's the first one you pay for is 10, and then for every additional you buy, it's 5, and it adds on until it's 60, and then it never gets higher. You just add more DLCs to it. So the highest amount of money you're ever gonna pay, if you're coming in very late, we say it's been a couple of years, you're picking up all the DLCs for $60. You're paying in the game for $60. You're going to pay $120. Fair price, in my opinion. Okay, but now let's go for the people that don't want to do all this DLC crap. It sounds a little bit messy. I don't want to go and buy DLC every month. Perfect, because I have another idea. Let's say here, pay to play. Here you get congratulations, dude, you're paying to play. Still $50 bucks a month, but I have added a lot of stuff. So first of all, if you don't have all DLCs, no worries. You're going to be able to play the game as if you had all DLCs under the time you're subscribed. When the subscriptions end, you don't have those DLCs you don't have. But under the time you're subscribed, you're going to have all DLCs, and every DLC that gets released under your subscription time is also going to automatically be bought to you for no extra charge. So therefore, if for example the Thieves Guild comes out while I'm subscribed, I'm going to get that for free. Which means that after I'm subscribed, I'm still going to be able to play that. So now you're thinking like, yeah, that's cool. So if I'm subscribed for 6 months, then I'm not subscribed for next month and a DLC comes out and I get subscribed again. You're going to have all DLCs except that one, but under the time you're subscribed, you're going to be able to play it until you're unsubscribed. That's a very nice system and a little bit complicated. I hope most of you got it. It's a very cool system. I thought about it. That's really what took so long, because it's very hard to strike a balance. You want to have everything while you're subscribed. You don't want to have any pay gates and stuff. That's why this is a very good system, because you're gonna get everything. As long as you're subscribed, you're not gonna have to think about anything. When you're not subscribed, you're going to have everything you got that's released while you were subscribed, and everything that's got released when you weren't subscribed is not gonna be yours unless you have bought it for, you know, those extra $10. But then again, you can just subscribe and then you're gonna be able to play everything. So if you're one of those people that was going to subscribe to this game anyways, this is no lose for you. It's just good because it's more flexible. Once again, if your car breaks, you're going to be able to say, hey, my car broke, I'm going to have to not pay subscription this month. And next month you're paying subscription and playing as usual. Everybody's there for you. And if you want to, you can even pay those extra $10 and you have the full game. Perfect. So, and just to clarify, as long as you're subscribed, under the period you're subscribed, you're never going to have to pay for any DLCs to use them. But it's when you're not subscribed, you're going to have to pay to use them. If you didn't get them when, if you wasn't subscribed when they're released, because then you're getting them for free. I hope I've been clear enough now. It's a very complicated system, and I'm probably very bad at explaining it. But I hope everybody got it. If you don't, please ask in the comments and I will try and explain it more in detail down there, because I can't ramble on all day long about it. So, now, what's new? Because $5 extra, you expect some extra things, don't you? I'm very generous here. I'm saying $10 you get for free. $10 you get for free in the store. So you get to spend $10 for every month on aesthetic items in their store, because they said they're gonna have a store. Also, you're getting a random vanity pet or vanity item that's going to be purely aesthetic, but you're going to get it. It's going to be a random one from the store, and you're gonna get it for free, or not for free, but inside of the subscription, so no extra payment there. The same with those $10, they're in the subscription, you're getting them. Great. Also, if there is a beta, for example, for the next expansion or a bigger DLC, you're going to be able to access that because you're a subscribed member. That's a very cool thing, and I hope it is just a very good thing. So yeah, that's I think that's everything you're going to get if you're a subscribed member. And still, it's a very good deal, because I would probably be subscribed, because there's no pay gates, especially because of those $10. You're not even going to have any pay gates when it comes to stuff like, you know, name changes and stuff, which probably are going to be services behind a paywall. And if you pay $15 a month to get $10 to spend in their game, you're going to be able to change your name for those $10. So that's just perfect. I mean, less pay gates. Also, there will be a larger player base. I think I'm doing this wrong with the camera, with my hands. So I'm going to do bigger payer. So it's going to be bigger player base, which is a good thing. And I'm going to explain why now. First of all, more friends. Second of all, more money to Zenimax Online Studios. And why is this a good thing? Well, because then they're going to have more money to spend on their development, more money to make better DLCs, better expansion packs, more things for us. Which means we're going to get a better game without paying more. Because right now we're paying $50 each month. The maximum you're going to have to pay in this system is $50 a month. So, this is just also choices. That's something that Elderscrolls games are known about, and paying them should be the same sort of choice. And as I said, you're getting more by paying more. So it's not like we're fooling them on money, and it's not like they're fooling us on money. We're just getting what we pay for, and that's a good thing. So that's everything I had to say. Share this with everybody if you're a normal person without a YouTube channel, or share it with your friends. Tweet it to Zenimax, say hashtag free payment or hashtag pay what you want, something like that. Something cool. Come up with it in the comments down below. But really, just share it with everybody. Share it with your favorite YouTubers, so they might go around and say it. I know that I'm going to do that. And if you're a YouTuber watching this right now because I shared it to you, or any of my fans shared it to you, share it to your fans, so they know it, so everybody knows it, everybody tells Zenimax, then we might get it. And it's a very good system, and I hope you guys are supporting me, supporting the system. And also, one more thing before I go, if you're for Zenimax, then consider this. It's more money, bigger player base, you're more likely to survive as an MMO, you're more likely to do better as an MMO, more money, better player base. I'm just saying here, I've done this for you. I mean, I'm giving you a perfect way of gaining money for free, so I'm stupid. Or very smart. So, just, yeah, have a nice day. I see you guys next time, and don't forget, share this video with everybody. It's especially important now. I'm not saying it because I want subscribers or views this time, it's because I want this message to go out to people. Just generally share this and let it be heard, so people know, because it's a very, very good system, and it would be very good if they could implement it to launch. So have a nice day, have a nice life, share it with everybody. Henrik out.